Great to be here on the day before Thanksgiving, whetting our appetites with some NBA basketball, Greg. It gets no better than this.
I'll tell you, these teams seem to be really hungry, right? Guys love winning the holiday games.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
SGA passes to Lee. SGA on the wing. Coming off a solid outing against Portland. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it up. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. They did not have.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
And here now the Thunder. Lee passes to SGA. And here is Holmgren. No good from outside.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Reed. They set the pick. Here's the captain. Off target with his three.
You don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Williams with three. The shot that time, not on target.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Timberwolves passing it around. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep three. Kept alive. Lee gets the bucket.
Well, they missed their first 4 shots, but finally able to get one on the board. Sometimes you just need to see that first one go down.
Outside, Reed connects from three-point range.
Well, Reed has only become more confident as time has gone on at the arc. He will not hesitate.
Pass to Lee. Here's Bottoms. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Big dog the pass to Reed. And Reed throws it down.
That's what Reed brings to the table. He's got an impressive combination of strength and mobility.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside, Reed. McDaniels gets a wide open look from outside off the mark. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Holmgren kicks to SGA. Lee outside. Holmgren sets the screen for Lee. Nailed from three-point land. Lee's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Off to the captain. Here's the three. And Lee pulls it down.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Here's Bottoms. Shot clock at 6. One shot on the way. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. Minnesota's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And here's Edwards from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Lee with another miss. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. We're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season. Coming up short.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take that.
SGA passes to Holmgren. And the layup's good off the glass.
and they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Mark Daigneault gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Lee. Rebound, Minnesota. Pass to the captain. Outside, Edwards. To the wing right side. Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Reeves got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Minnesota. Williams sends a screen for Lee. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to the captain. Holmgren against Reed. There's the triple. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Big Dog. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging about 27 points per, 15 rebounds, and 9 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
Here's Lee. He's got 5. Lee is string on McDaniel. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. The Thunder without a miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. 12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
Pass to Edwards. Fires for 3. That shot off. Good D by Williams. Thunder trailing by 10. The wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. McDaniel's defending. They set the pick from downtown. Martinez lead pass, and he throws it down.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
There's Big Dog. No scoring in this one. The captain, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Bottoms the pass to Lee. Nobody near Williams. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
You set him up, Williams will typically knock it down.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Alex Caruso comes in for Williams, and it's Dort in for Bowers. Minnesota also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Reed. Dosunmu comes in for McDaniel, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for the captain. Minnesota leading by 5. Big dog the pass to Dosunmu. On the wing, DiVincenzo. The glass on the way.
Well, that's the thing about DiVincenzo. He stays active at both ends.
Gilgeous-Alexander gets the lead.
Yeah, good job. Taking right
Well, what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good for Lee.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
DiVincenzo with it. He gives the team some steady offense. Bit under 10 points a game. Here's Edwards. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Edwards got 10.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this year.
Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Dosunmu. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Edwards against Caruso. He with the block. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Dosunmu. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Big Dog's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now and there's the foul. It will go on Lee. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Caruso against Edwards. Lock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Take a break. Take a break.
It sure as heck has,
2 shots.
Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards. Welcome the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it. Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, But what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And Edwards drops them both. Thunder trailing by 9. SGA gets the lead. That's good, and SGA with the assist. 10 points for Junior.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
There's a good screen. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allen LaForce courtside. Allen.
Hey, Kevin. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back to you.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Big Dog off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Pass to Lee. They swipe it. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Door to screen on DiVincenzo. A fader. Doesn't go that time. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. You got the captain. Also, Dante DiVincenzo's out there. Miles Turner out there with Dosunmu. It's Berger in at the force line. Williams has a screen for Williams. On the wing, Williams. Shot clock at 5. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's the captain. He had 25 points last game. Shoots from 14, and again it's Minnesota converting.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Williams has a screen for Williams. Pass to Wallace. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
They're trailing by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
There's Bottoms, defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Bottoms. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Minnesota leading by 15. DiVincenzo passes to Dosunmu. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Adams can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player. And having little guys who are ready to put their body on the line, you think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
Now, here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Williams. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Derek White and the Boston Celtics. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Outside Williams. The three ball. The rebound by Dosunmu. Timberwolves leading by 17. Inside and taken away by Wallace. Pass to Williams. Launches a three. Rebound Minnesota. The three for DiVincenzo. Here's Beringer. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Shoots from the right block. And it's sent back by Turner. Remember, Turner led the league in blocks multiple times. I think the shooter forgot that.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
For a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Six to shoot. Here's Bottoms. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to the captain. And here is Turner. He's defended by Hartenstein. Turner against Hartenstein. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Misses the rim jam. The shot by Turner, no good. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder, trailing by 19. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Berenger's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Wallace against DiVincenzo. The captain passes to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again get hit.
And the stroke, definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Williams against DiVincenzo. Here's Bottoms. He had 15 points last outing. It's tipped. Here's the captain. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Outside Williams. Pass to Williams. Minnesota with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective
Timeout.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Checked in for Williams. Lee comes in for Jalen Williams. NSGA subbed in for Cason Wallace. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 5. The baseline jam, and they pick up 2. Lee's got 12 points in the game.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
On defense, Oklahoma City. 19-point game. Pass to the captain. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 4 assists in the game. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Right side, Lee. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Big Dog's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's the captain, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
The Thunder shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. SGA up top. 5 points in the game. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
Here's the captain. 16 points for him. Drains it from beyond the arc. McDaniel's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. McDaniel's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Bottoms the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Timberwolves shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And he's going up for the alley-oop. The captain passes to Big Dog. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The Thunder pull it in. Lee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Big Dog's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Edwards inside. He's against Lee. And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
.152 left in the first half of the game. Reed with a screen on Hartenstein.
He's been unable to keep it going after that hot start.
No good. Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. Lee outside. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Big Dog.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Here's Edwards. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
It's good on the putback.
Look, when you don't put a body on him, he makes things happen.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to SGA. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Edwards looking it over. He with the block. From deep three-point land. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Minnesota ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And you know, for that matchup with the Suns, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. You know, that's when you let your guard down.
And in this league, Chet, it seems like upsets happen every week. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Timberwolves.
I couldn't tell the difference between the second unit and the first. That's how top to bottom together they've been, man.
Yeah, the others are shining like stars. Bench points have put this team over the top today.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They've got Bottoms. Lee out there with Jalen Williams. And it's Chet Holmgren. And it's SGA in at the point. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. 13 feet away. The captain, no good. The Thunder shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Gilgeous-Alexander takes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. The Timberwolves shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Edwards passes to the captain. Five to shoot. Fades. And it's in there. The captain's got 20 points.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Here's Lee. Williams for three. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Big Dog's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
And he was hot from three to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Screen by Lee. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Lee. A nice shot by Butler.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Just a moment to look at the leading playmakers among rookies for the past 10 games. Well, you look at the captain, 3rd in assists and a great leader. And, of course,
Good passing is such a vital.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. It's good from long range. Williams has got 8 points.
The D can't afford to back off Williams too much there. When he's roaming the perimeter, he's more than capable of firing from deep.
Pass to the captain. Over Williams. Edwards can't hit.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still...
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Pass to the captain. Outside, Reed. That 3 off the mark.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside, SGA. And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Lee. He's got 16. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point territory. Minnesota with the rebound. Reeves got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The captain passes to Edwards. Here's the screen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Lee with the steal. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed with the rebound. Reeves got rebound number 5 here tonight. Big Dog the pass to Reed. He can't get it to go. Oklahoma City's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Lee. Jacks up a 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Here's the captain. Fade away. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Lee kicks to SGA. Back to Lee. Stolen by McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Here's the captain. He's got 23. And the wide open shot from Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Dan Naz Reid is a much beloved player with the Timberwolves. The 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner.
Yeah, he is, Kevin. I'm not sure the fans in Minnesota love anyone more than they love Naz Reid, not even Anthony Edwards. They appreciate his consistency, the effort he brings every night, the energy, and yeah, the charisma on top of all the skill.
The Thunder have gone to somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
And for your Thunder girls, come on everyone, make some noise.
Among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league, doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Here's Big Dog, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. No coverage that time. McDaniels got 6.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the catch.
Holmgren finds SGA. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. Down low. He makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
To the captain. It's Edwards on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Williams.
Yeah, you have to challenge Edwards inside without fouling. But that's not easy to do.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Well, you know, Anthony Edwards has one of the highest motors we've seen. His relentlessness throughout the length of a game is just exceptional. He wears out the entire opposing team.
He hits the second from the line. Thunder have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to the captain. Picked by Reed, the captain. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Oklahoma City shooting the ball at 46% success rate since the beginning of the third quarter. Now Lee beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists here tonight. Timberwolves leading by 22. McDaniels outside. Pass to Big Dog. Now Edwards. Here's the captain. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. The captain's got 10 points here in the second half. Lee outside. Here's Bottoms. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Here's the captain. He's got 26. From outside the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Lee up top. 21 points in the game. It's Williams high post. And he drives in. It's stolen by Edwards. To the paint. Big Dog, no good. The Thunder have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Williams comes in for Lee. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Reed. Dosunmu comes in for Edwards. And it's Donte DiVincenzo in for the captain. Wallace against DiVincenzo. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Pass to Bottoms. The jump hook. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. And here is Williams. Nothing on the board. Pass to Williams from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Big Dog.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Wallace, the pass to Bottoms. Over in the corner, Williams. To the middle. It's intercepted. Dosunmu, the pass to McDaniels. Williams with the defensive effort. Thunder shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Pass to Wallace. Now here's Williams. Williams sends a screen for Williams. Shoots over Dosunmu. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 12 points in the game.
Nice job by Williams, carving out some space on that one.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Williams. Big Dog, no good. Here's Bottoms. Outside Williams. From deep. And the free ball is good. Williams has got 10 points, and that's the second hit. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Edwards, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with the captain. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Turner in at the center. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep.
Shooting two.
And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
And teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had 2 guys who shot the ball well from 3 and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the 3. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the 3, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from Lee. Timberwolves leading by 21. Dosunmu with it. DiVincenzo passes to Dosunmu. Now Turner. Clock at 6. Up top, DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander cover.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
That bucket in no time at all.
And the move and the basket. SGA has the defense shook.
Pass to the captain. Now Turner. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. And Lee with the stuff.
That'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Here's the captain. Puts up a deep three. The Thunder pull it in. Lee's got 11 rebounds in the game. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Again, Oklahoma City.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break. Fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Comes in for Dosunmu. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out. Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it."
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And the officials are calling the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Down low, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it goes down 2 points.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime, and it was just barely above 30%.
There's the screen. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Big Dog, the pass to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the captain. And just miss after miss right now. And they're trailing by 13. Lee kicks to SGA. Back to Lee. Outside for SGA. Gorgeous screen on DiVincenzo. SGA from outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Caruso. DiVincenzo against Lee. Now here's DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit. It's up a 3, and it's Lee. That time on the assist by Dort. Lee's got 28 points for the game.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Pass to Big Dog. Now here's DiVincenzo. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Flanking inside. Here's Lee outside. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Now DiVincenzo. Pass to the captain. Fader on the way. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Thunder with it. It's been 16 straight unanswered. And here is Lee. Here's Dort. Defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Caruso. That's tipped. Edwards against Caruso. Here's the captain. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Caruso sets the screen for Lee. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got his 7th rebound here tonight. DiVincenzo passes the big guy. Now Reed. Out to Edwards. Lets it go with the three. And he's good on the three ball. Edwards got 20.
And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by the Thunder.
Caruso, the pass to Lee. It's 3 pointers off the mark.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plaster to the shoot.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. A three for DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Dort finds Lee. No good that time. Reed with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 10. Outside Edwards. Caruso grabs the miss. Oklahoma City has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Pass to SGA. Alexander takes it in. They find Jimmy on the way. Fires from deep. Good on the 3-point shot. SGA's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Thunder. Outside Edwards. Inside, Lee with the steal. Here's Hartenstein. Rebound, Minnesota. To the captain. 3-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The captain's got 16 points here in the second half. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 19-6 run. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly. And you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too. And you've got 2 points. Edwards against Caruso. Pass to the captain. There's the line to the hoop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 15 rebounds. Outside, SGA. Lee. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Minnesota leading by 10. Here's the captain. Edwards with the screen. Here's the captain. Gilgeous Alexander cover.
And great read there by SGA. He knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. DiVincenzo. And it's Bottoms in for Dort. Minnesota also with the sub. Daniels is checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Timberwolves leading by 8. Outside Edwards. Here's the captain. Puts it up from deep. Cleared away by SGA.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. Williams outside. Just 4 to shoot. Rebounded by Edwards.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Lee left side. Here's SGA. The shot from 20. The shot is off. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander teams us on the run.
And when you get physical with Gilgeous-Alexander, you really have to hit him, or else he just powers through that contact.
1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. Run the clock. Does not go. Oklahoma City has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Quarter. The 19-foot shot. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Number 13. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Six-point game. And that's an intentional foul.
Number 13. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Number 4. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. From deep. And so Minnesota takes the win. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup. 4-0. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Alan LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And now we present the player of the game, the captain.
Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops.